Yeah, my name's Willie O'Hara. People call me Parrot, and I do upcycle metal mostly. Just use whatever's like find things, make things from found stuff. I don't like. I'm a metal worker to trade, but I done my time in the shipyards. But and I was involved in writing and creative arts for years, and I don't like waste, and I don't like to say I've got an eye for stuff, but you just see stuff and you think, oh. I saw a bread basket once made of stainless steel, and I thought you could make something really nice out of that. And then I had to stop myself and said, somebody already has, it's a stainless steel bread basket, you know. So I like to tell this, like, and stuff's got natural, I work a lot with chain and things, and it's got a kind of natural texture anyway. So it's just try to marry stuff that complements each other and make something. But it's stuff that was previously considered not aesthetically pleasing or to have any function, redundant, you know, not have any utility, and just kind of redeem it. The skills I learned in the yards were I couldn't have done it without. I wouldn't have liked to try and go to college and do it, you know, it was a good grounding because at the time when they were making those ships and oil rigs, etc., it was every single job was a one-off. So, you know, it stood me in good stead to make bespoke stuff. I think they both have their value. I've never been to college, but you know, you wouldn't get I mean, in the shipyards you don't get the history of art, you know, whereas, so it's all good, you know, and working with as many people. I mean, I was obviously fortunate. I worked with a lot of different people and also a lot of different trades. So anybody that's doing anything, if you can work with people, when I was doing entertainment, comedy and stuff, I would work with a lot of other performers. Working with people, you know, if you're going to play the guitar, hanging around with other guitar players, you know, so everything's good, you know, it's all grist to the mill. But probably just what I say, just work with people, talk to people, because most people are helpful, most people are encouraging, you know, because artistic people are they're compelled, and they don't, you know, it's not about the bottom dollar all the time. There's a different motivation, so it tends to be a more supportive community. Yeah, there's some great people, probably, and the attitude. But again, historically, I mean, even though there was a lot of industry here, it's not an uncreative thing to make a ship. I mean, creativity is a natural part of humanity, and it's to know. The more you develop it, the more life affirming your life and the people around about you is, you know. But it's very, very much a creative area. It's got, I mean, it's steeped in history, and the artists here, the range artists here, they're in every medium. So it's a rich place to be. Aye, Jings, aye. I mean, I think the geography impacts, and I think the rain makes a difference. There's a lot of rain, and I think that there's a lot of that particularly, I think, influences the humour here. But and obviously the rain makes things green, so it's a spectacular place. I mean, and to not, I mean, I mean, it's got, yeah. Well, the favourite part is the surprises you get along the way, because, like I said, you'll design something, and it's not fixed. But you'll have a really good idea about what you're doing, and you'll be really enthusiastic about it, and then you'll just either hit a wall or you'll get a better idea. And then, like the best example I've quoted to people is when I did the smoker. There was the original design had 3 wheels and it ended up with 6. So that's pretty much says it all. I mean, the mirror behind me was quite good, and the jewellery box is ridiculous. And then it started off as an engineering box, and I don't usually work with that small stuff, and so I was, and there's actually some things on it I've done that I actually don't know how I did them. I can't remember how I did it. So what I'm saying is just find a way. And the smoker's good because that's more, it's just a bigger thing, and it took a lot more investment, and the evolution of that was mental. I mean, every time I was on something, a 2-day job turned into a 2-week job every time. And that was just because I got inspired on it, and it sounds very arty, but it doesn't matter whether you're working on a script or whether you're working on a piece of any description. When it gets to a certain stage, it doesn't dictate to you, but it suggests strongly to you that you should do it. Like even the hinge on the jewellery box started off as a standard hinge. They all started as standard hinges, and then I shaped them all and things, just because when you get that close, you think, you know what, actually, or what I should do. So, aye, they've all got their, and the vintage tools are good because they kind of save stuff that would just literally go in a bin. And they've got a natural beauty, and they're simpler and they're more accessible for people. They're less difficult for people to understand. Yeah, I've got, like I said, that chair, I don't want to give away the punchline, but it's a rocking chair, and I've the two main, where I'm starting with it is I've got vintage tractor seats, and I've got bass guitars, so the seat's obviously going to be the seat because I'm not that mad. And well, I may be, and the rocking chair, get the pun. The bass will be the bass guitar will be the back, so that's the spine. But I'm almost finished a rocking bench, which didn't start. The only reason it's a rocking bench is because I made a bench and then I broke the leg by accident. So I made rockers, and it's a rocking bench, and the rockers ended up nuts. I mean, the rockers they took 3 days, you know, on each rocker, and it was a marriage of different found pieces and again it just kept it. Well, I thought, oh, you know what, actually I could do that, and you know what, actually I could do that. So I'm looking forward to. And there's another 50 projects, but the rocking chair's the next one. Well, after I get the bench finished, the rocking chair's the next one. I'm not pretty much just to keep going the way I'm going, because I'm very fortunate. The smoker was a commission, this fence is a commission. I mean, I like doing the stuff that is wild card. You know, I just come up with an idea, but I've always got to think of, you know, would anybody actually be interested in buying this? But that's, you know, it's not the end of the world, but because you still make what you make. But the smoker particularly, and the fence has been great, because, and there was another couple of projects I'm involved in, which are really what I like, because I'm working with somebody who's got an idea of what they want, but they give me a lot of creative freedom, which means I don't ever impose anything on anybody. I'll run it past them first, and usually between the two of us will come to something that we both are happy with. So that's dead nice, you know, because working with other people is great. And you know, I've not been knocking. I mean, I've done domestic stuff as well, where I just make a gate for somebody, and that's what they want, which is lovely. But so working with somebody who wants a gate, who likes motorcycles or something, that kind of thing, it's nice to collaborate with a client.